What you're about to see over the course of the next 2.5 minutes is a tracking animation of the 2015 Chicago to Mackinac race and the Super Mac. The Chicago to Mackinac race is a 330-mile race from Chicago to Mackinac Island. The Super Mac race goes right through the Chicago to Mac finish line and continues back down Lake Huron and finishes just off of Port Huron, Michigan, off the Black River. What you're about to see is the cruising fleet. They will leave first. They leave on Friday afternoon, followed by the racing fleet. All this is going to be told from the perspective of Arete, which is an Orma 60 trimaran. It's represented by the red icon that's seen hovering over Chicago in this picture. So if you're ready, here goes the animation. Here's the cruising fleet. They are leaving Friday afternoon. Now you see the racing fleet going out into the lake, and they're off. And Arete is the last boat to start, but bang, we just fly through the fleet with WindQuest and Il Mostro hot on our tail. And we jibe off the coast of Michigan to stay out in the good air. And as we start to approach the Manitous, the wind starts to get lighter and lighter and lighter. And when we arrive in the Manitous, we politely stop, bob in circles, and wait for everyone to catch us, which they did. We finally get going in painfully light air, beating up the Manitou Passage in company with Il Mostro, Equation, and WindQuest. And those three boats arrived at Grays Reef Passage and passed through there ahead of us. And as we beat through the Straits of Mackinac and crossed the finish line, they maintained that. Now, when we cross the finish line, we're continuing on in the Super Mac, but all the boats that crossed there stopped for 4 hours. Absolutely no wind. When we finally got going, we had Il Mostro on our hip. That was the purple boat right there. And we start to beat down in moderate air the length of Lake Huron. And we started trading tacks with Il Mostro. They tacked, we tacked. They tacked, we tacked. So we were both on the same strategy, even though we could not see each other. And they tacked and we tacked, and they get toward the thumb of Michigan, and we actually started to get ahead of them, although we didn't realize it at the time. There was a lot of storm activity over the thumb at this point. And they tacked, we tacked, and at this point they nosed slightly ahead of us, and this is where they made their move. They went a little further east than we did and wound up finishing about 30 minutes ahead of us in the Super Mac. And there you have it. In 2.5 minutes, 2 days of the Chicago to Mac and Super Mac race.